Hi, my name is Alexander and I'm from Exploring Ander. And today, I don't know if you can see it, but look at this. Now back to the start. First we have to climb down this big mountain that I already got up, which, since it was a rainy day, I guess you might be able to see it. And we're in the wilderness, so yeah. And just follow me down. First I have to get my backpack. I mean, both backpacks. Here, Dad. And it's very important that you have to be very careful while going down and don't touch and don't step on soil because that's cryptobiotic. Very special to the nature.
What's all this stuff growing on the rocks here?
Well, this stuff actually is not what you would think it is. You would think it's just regular rock, but this is actually moss. And there's all different types of colors.
It's a lichen too?
Yeah, lichen. And in the fall, sometimes you can see certain colors, but there's a little color of yellow just because it's turning fall. So, yeah. And I guess you can see maybe a little bit of orange, but since it's fall, you might be able to see like those little things up there, which are actual trees, because right down there you can see a tree. That's orange. But one thing about rock climbing is that you always have to be careful, even if it's rainy.
Especially if it's rainy.
And another thing is, I forget the way up.
This is the way we came. We went right down there.
First, you're supposed to get down very gently. Remember in my other videos of rock climbing, you might see it, but yeah, this stone is loose. Don't pick up stones like these when you're rock climbing, because it can be dangerous. And one very special thing is always.
Hey, Alexander, what about that way? That looks like a good way around.
Well, still, this way is pretty good too, but yeah. So anyways, you just learned a couple more things. The next thing you do is, you see this overhang? If you're actually basically almost under this, so say you're down here on the bottom of it, and you're trying to climb up to here. It's very important that you've got all legs on duty. Because then you could slip and fall 50 feet off a mountain. Oh, and there's another type.
Oh yeah, you're right.
But anyways, let's get down from here and start from the beginning of climbing up this thing. So you might see that was the way that I was trying to go, but yeah. It was super dangerous. Even especially if there's
Yeah, how about this way?
No.
And then right around, and then we could come up the same way.
Oh yeah, and then we come up the same way that you want. And just a reminder, today is 2017. And what's the date today?
September 22nd, maybe?
Yeah, September 22nd. And it's almost Halloween, so if you're watching this right now, you might be in my website one day. Even if you're watching, you could still be in my website. Just text me, go to exploringander.com, www. And then you'll find my website, and you can click sign in. And then you can be part of my team if you want. And you can also meet with me if you want. Just one thing that I have to know is if you're, and there's always going to be a box around sign in on the sign in Apple page, where you'll click, and you'll say if you're like Chinese, Asian, so that I can understand your language. So yeah, and right now I'm learning Spanish, but this is the way that it came up. So first,